Without further ado, let's dive into our program schedule. It's the time to welcome our today's resource person and all participants. For this, now I invite Dr. S. Manjula Gayatri to deliver welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. It's my pleasure to welcome our resource person, who is a person of remarkable distinction, Dr. K.Karthikeyan, Associate Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Ramco Institute of Technology, Rajapalayam. I welcome you, sir. I extend my warmest greetings and heartfelt welcome to all our participants of this session who are present here virtually. I welcome you all, one and all. Thank you. Now I request Dr. R. Saranya Devi, Assistant Professor of Commerce, to introduce our chief guest.
Thank you, Mom. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the session. It's my pleasure to introduce our resource person, Karthikeyan, Associate Professor, Ramco Institute of Technology. He has 21 years of experience in various institutions. He has completed BE in Kalsalingam College, ME in Jadavpur University, and PhD in Kalsalingam University. He was an academic topper in BE. He has attended 5 international, 4 national conferences and published 20 articles in UGC, Scopus, Web of Science, and Index Journal. He has 1 international patent and 2 Indian patents to his credit. He has also copyright for the book Industrial Automation Using PLC, a guidebook for beginner. He has completed 1 project funded by Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology and currently has undertaken 4 more projects. He has delivered 24 guest lectures in various institutions. He has also acted as a member of Program Assessment and Quality Improvement Committee, Department Advisory Committee, and reviewer of many journals. It's time. The session is yours, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Thank you. Let me share the screen. Whether the screen is visible, ma'am?
No, sir.
Let me check it out. Now? Now is it visible?
No, sir.
It's visible, sir.
It is visible. Okay. Because I'm sharing my screen.
It's visible.
The screen. Hope it will be visible, right? Yeah, now my PPT is visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Today we are going to have a session on Mendeley as a reference management tool for doing our research.
First sir, kindly keep your video on, sir, so that it will be more effective.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So now my PPT is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, very good afternoon to one and all present here. Let me start the session with a thanks note. So first of all, I like to thank the organizer for giving me this opportunity for delivering this lecture, and thanks to my librarians are also who introduced to the organizers. And I thank my management and my colleagues for providing the facilities and making this PPT. So with the thanks note, let me start the session. So I want to start the session with the PPT. So I will take a couple of PPTs, then directly I will jump onto the hands-on session. So yesterday I shared some of the pages where we're going to create the accounts and all. If you have created, it will be very easy. Or if you don't create it, that's not a problem. We can create it now, right? So I don't want to make it as a boring session because if I run through the PPTs, it will be bored in the afternoon session. I know that very well. So I want to give you a very crisp cancer session and introduction session on Mendeley. Yeah. What is my agenda? My agenda is to introduce the Mendeley and introduce the interfaces available in the Mendeley. So this is my agenda. First of all, I want to tell you about what is Mendeley, then how to use the Mendeley and why to use the Mendeley, then how to do the registration and how to download the reference managers and add-on plugins. Then we will see the interfaces. Then how to add the references to the Mendeley reference manager. Then finally, we will go for how to insert the citations in the MS Word. Of course, it can be used with the LaTeX also. I'm going to take you to the Word and I will tell you how to insert the citation in the Word. So this is my agenda. So the caption for the Mendeley is, it's a time to change the way we do research. If you visit the Mendeley website, this is the caption they will use it. And it is correctly said, with the Mendeley, we can automate all our research. Particularly, we can automate our reference management and citation management by writing our articles. We can explore how it can be done. Yeah. Apart from the reference manager, the reference manager will allow so many activities can be done, like we can manage our references, articles, we can read it and we can share it with our colleagues and research team, and we can annotate our research papers, and we can cite the research paper automatically without any error. So as a reference manager, it is having so many features. Apart from that, it is having different functions also. It works as an academic collaboration network. So if you are becoming a member of the Mendeley, you are becoming the member of the Elsewhere group, right? The Elsewhere group is having an academic collaboration network. So there are 4 million users are available. And this 4 million is a couple of years back. I don't know the exact count now. It might be increased. So 4 million users are connected with the Mendeley. So the like-minded researchers, we can explore and we can collaborate with them for doing our research. Then we can get the statistics also, like how many papers are published in our area, how many researchers are working on that our area. Then what is the trend, like in particular thrust area, what way the research is going on. So all those things we can discover with the group of the Mendeley. Then we can create an API. So there are so many open APIs are available. We can also create our API. So with the help of that, we can form the crowdsourced database. So we can create a database. So with the database, we can get the research informations and we can create our own API to access the scientific research articles available in the Elsewhere. So these are all the other additional features what is available in the Mendeley. And Mendeley is basically a free academic software. So it is completely free. So that all the features of the Mendeley software is free. But there is a limitations on the storage of the content. I mean, the storage facility provided in the online version of the Mendeley is limited. It is limited to 2 GB. Now they are planning to increase it to 5 GB. I think that 5 GB of storage is more than sufficient for the academician to store their references. So of course, if the PDF file is coming around 2 MB, so 2 GB means they can store around 100 papers. If they are increasing it to 5 GB, it is more than it. So more than many references, articles, we can store it in that storage provided. Of course, if you are installing in the offline, if you are using it in the system, the storage is not limited. You can go ahead with as many content you want to store it. Earlier, there is a restriction that you got to store all your contents in a particular folder of a system, right? That folder size will be monitored by the Mendeley. So that is also limited to that 2 GB or 5 GB, whatever it is. But now they have removed that storage limitation. So if you are using it in the offline version, you can use it for how many storages you want. But online is limited, right? Generally, I prefer to use the online platform because there is no need for installation and there is no need to carry my resources to everywhere, wherever I go. So I have this resource materials in my online storage. So whenever I want, I can use it. If I want it in home, I will use it. If I want it in laboratory, I will use it. So that flexibility I have it in online version. So generally, I will use the online library at the Mendeley for storing my resources. Then it is a class platform. So means that the Mendeley is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux systems. Right? It is available for all the major browsers. If you take Edge or if you take Chrome or Firefox, all are having the Mendeley access to it. So through that process, we can go for it. And there are certain plugins are available. So those plugins also available for all the browsers. So it is highly sophisticated and highly featured software. Then, what are the key values of using the Mendeley? So Mendeley has the three key values or three key features, as I already mentioned you. So it is a reference manager. So it will increase the researcher's productivity. Then it is a collaboration network. It is a research network and there are so many groups are there. So it enables the collaboration and knowledge sharing. And the third one is it is having so many APIs and research data. So we can create our own APIs and we can create our own apps so that we can get additional insights of our research data. And of course, that elsewhere is having so many data available for the researchers for free of cost. Those who are working on machine learning or deep learning, they need a data for analyzing. For data analysis purpose, they need a standard data for using it. So that is also available. That is also can be downloaded if you have a elsewhere account. So these are the three key values of the Mendeley. Right. Then why we want to use the Mendeley? So what is the benefit of using the Mendeley? So we can access our reference paper from anywhere because it is an online. Of course, if you are using it in offline version cannot be taken to anywhere else. But if you are using the online library we can have anywhere access to it. So some of my colleagues, what they are doing, they are having offline resource database. Whatever the essential research data required, they are changing it to the online version. They are keeping it in the online version of it. So it's because they have a limitations of 5 GB. So based on that, we can use it. So it is accessible anywhere. Then it saves our time. A lot of time we can save it because there is no more manual citing, automated. So whenever we write the research paper, no need to worry about the manual citing. We can automate our citation. So that saves our lot of time. Not only the automated citing, the references will be correctly formatted. So 100% it will be correctly formatted. So whatever the format we want, we can change it also dynamically. Suppose we return the paper for the APA format. I hope we can understand what is APA, American Physiological Standard. So that APA standard.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Kindly just adjust the mics. It's not very clear, sir.
Yeah, just now is it okay, madam?
Sir, you just continue and let you know, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So the references we can format it correctly.
Better, sir.
Better. Okay. Otherwise, let me increase my mics. Just a minute. Yeah. So we can increase our we can increase our productivity. We can reduce our time. and the references we can dynamically correct it. Suppose if we have prepared for the APA format of references, now that journal wants it to change it to the IEEE. So we can change it with a click of a button. So everything will be dynamically changed with the correct format. So that is one of the greatest advantage of using this Mendeley. Then storing our research article, we can do it in an organized manner. So we can store it in the year wise, or we can store it in the research area wise. So everything we can store it in an organized manner, and we can retrieve it with an organized manner also. So whatever the retrieval way we want, we can do it. And we can cite it also with an organized manner. I will explain while I am going for the hands-on session. You can understand how that organization is done, how it is easy for us to locate the article in our library, and how to cite that article in our reference paper. We can do it very easily. Now, sharing the article with the team members and research collaborators also easy with the help of the Mendeley. So we can form our team with a team of 25 members. We can create one group. So we can create the research collaborator for one group. With that group, we can share the articles. So no need to share all the articles. Suppose if we are working on one paper with 4 group of members, so those 4 group of members can have limited access to the required resources. Right? So those kind of sharing the article we can do. So these are some of the features which is available in the Mendeley. So based on the Mendeley, we can use it. Then, how to use the Mendeley? So this is the real picture where we want to use it. So for this, I am going for the web browser. From the web browser, I will do the hands-on session. So there are a couple of slides are there. Each and every point we will cover it. So first one, we will navigate to the Mendeley web page, and we will try to register ourselves, and we will try to install the Mendeley. Of course, in my system, I will install it. And for you also, I will explain to you how to do it. Again, one more time, I will explain. Whether my browser is visible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm using the Chrome. Yesterday I have used it with the Firebox, and I shared that 2-page write-up. Now I am using the Chrome. Any browser we can use it. Which browser is comfortable for you, you can use it. All the plugins, all the add-on features are available for all the features. So I'm typing it out with the Mendeley. So I'm typing it out the Mendeley. So the Google is throwing me a web page. So I'm clicking on it. This is that home page I will get it for the Mendeley. So it is a mendeley.com where we can have the online access. Right. So for accessing the Mendeley online, so we need to create an account. So we need to create an elsewhere account. So the elsewhere account, we can create it over here. There is a button called create account at the right corner of it. If you click on that, I will get the web page where it will take me to the elsewhere page. So this elsewhere page, there is a noise is there. Now it is okay. Right. Now if we click on this create account, so this create account will take me to the elsewhere page. So in this elsewhere page, we have to create it. So we have to create it with the help of our email ID. Since I have already created that email ID and everything is available with me, so I'm simply typing my password. And if you have already this elsewhere account, no need to worry about the create account. You can sign on. So you can sign into the elsewhere account. So this elsewhere account is free, completely free. You can create it. And if you are creating this elsewhere account, whatever the Scopus published papers you have, that will directly import it to the Mendeley library. So that is one of the biggest feature which is available in this account. So no need to track our Scopus indexed journals. So everything that elsewhere will take it, that Mendeley will take it from the elsewhere website, and that will make one online library. Somebody is posting a question. Yeah. Somebody raised the hand. Is there any question over there?
So maybe it's just by mistake.
Okay. So I am logging in because I have already an account with this. You can create an account. It is it's a couple of minutes it will take. You can create it. So it will, if you are going for creation, it will verify your ID, your email ID. It will verify your email ID. So if you verify it, that's all. It will create your Mendeley version of it. So here I have created it. So I'm going for library. I'm clicking on the library. Fine. This is the page of the online library Mendeley has. So purposefully, I have deleted all my resources or research papers to give you the feel of from the scratch how to create a library, how to use it. So that is the idea. So I have backed up all my research materials and I deleted the online library of it. So this is the web page, online library web page, right? So here, these are all the interfaces. So these interfaces we can use it. Then there are users are called collections and groups are there. Then there are some filters and search. And here, once we add the library, resources, it will list out one by one. Okay, right? So we will do that. We will do that. Before that, how to do an offline versions of it and how to add the plugins of it. That we will see. Then we will come back to this library and we will go one by one. So another, right. Now, I'm moving on to the this left side icon is there, Mendeley icon is there. I clicked on this. So in the browser, it opened the tab. Now it is showing me the earlier page where I navigated to the library. Now here, there is one download section is there. You can see here, download Mendeley Reference Manager. It's a desktop app. If we want, we can download this reference manager. And here there is a download section is there at the bottom of this web page. There are three things are there. One is reference manager and second one is web importer and third one is a citation plugin. So all the three, if you want, you can download. Generally, I will use the online version. So generally, I won't, now I am not going to download this Mendeley Reference Manager offline version. I'm not going to install it. If you want, you can install it. It is up to you. And if you install this desktop app, the same page here, what is the page you have, the same page will be available in that software. So there is no difference at all. 100% similar page you will be having it, except the synchronization button, because the synchronization button may not be available in the desktop app, right? But of course, you can synchronize with the offline content with the online content manually. You can do it. You can do it, right? 100% similar kind of web page will be available when you are installing this offline also. Now I'm not going to do it. This offline version may have around 120 MB, so you can download and install. Okay. Yeah, you can download and install, or if you are comfortable with the online version, you can go with the online version of it. Then you need to download these two. One is web importer and another one is citation plugin. I will tell you one way. So first I am going for the web importer. So it will ask you for the web importer. Web importer, Mendeley will detect what is our browser. Based on that, it will give you the download link. So here I am using the Chrome. So it is giving get web importer for the Chrome. So yesterday, when I shared that material, I used the Firefox. If you look at that sheet, it will be like get web importer for the Firefox. So the same thing is applicable for the Edge also. The same thing is applicable for the Safari also. Even if you are using iOS, Safari also will have the same kind of button over here. So if you click on this, so it will go to the Chrome extension. So from the Chrome extensions, it will show the Mendeley web importer. Here it is showing remove from the Chrome. Why it is showing? Because already I installed it here. So you can see here at the right top, the Mendeley icon is there. That Mendeley logo is there. This is the web importer, right? I already installed, so it is showing this, right? So if you are installing here, it will show like add for the Chrome or add it to the Chrome. Right? You just click on add. So it is very tiny add-on. It's only 2 MB size. It will take only 2 minutes to add on to the browser. So I have added over here. It is there. So this is the web importer. So what is the use of this web importer? We will see. Right? What is the powerfulness of this web importer? We will see. Right? So this is one plugin you got to add. The same thing you can do it for the offline version also, but in offline version, somehow we got to navigate in a different way. Browser will be in online, so your offline desktop version will be in the system. So for importing, you got to do some in a different way, but it's quite easy. It's quite easy. If you practice it, it will come. A couple of days, you will understand how to do it. Right? So this is one plugin we have to install. And the second plugin, what we have to install is, I'm going to the download button. So citation plugin. So the citation plugin is taking it to one web page, and I am typing a get Mendeley site. Right? So this is for basically MS Word. This is for MS Word. So for LaTeX, there is no separate plugin. For LaTeX, what we have to do is we have to export our references to the FibTeX format. From the FibTeX format, we can access in the LaTeX. Okay, that I am not going to deal today. So I'm going to take it with only the Word. Right? So here, get it now. So if you click on this, get it now, right? It will take you to the Microsoft 365. So this Microsoft 365 will show it here. So here I already installed. So that is why it is asking me for open in Word. Right? Here I already installed over here. I'm using Microsoft 365. It is the latest version of the Microsoft. So this is my Mendeley site. Hope it is visible. Hope it is visible. This is Microsoft 365. So it is directly taking me to the Mendeley sites. It is an online version. Of course, if you have Word 2016, if you open this one, that will go to the add-in. And of course, if you don't have your Microsoft account, this is my Microsoft account. So because of that Microsoft account, I directly goes in to the add-in page, right? If you don't have that Microsoft account, you have to create it. You have to create it, right? It's quite easy. Like how we are creating the Gmail account, the same way you have to create an account in Microsoft. Couple of pages will come. Like what is your name, what is your surname, that kind of simple data it will ask. Then you select your Microsoft account, create your Microsoft account. Then you can go ahead with downloading this Mendeley site. Again, this Mendeley site is very limited, tiny size, maybe around 10 MB. So you can download and install, right? So these two plugins we got to install. So which is useful for us to use the Mendeley Reference Manager, right? So far, any doubt? So far, any doubt? So first step I covered now, how to register and how to install the Mendeley.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can put it in the chat box, or you can disturb me at any time. Right. Then next I got to go for the Mendeley interface. I got to explain about Mendeley interfaces. Then I will tell you how to add the reference data to the Mendeley. So there are so many ways there. So there are sort of 4 to 5 ways there. We will go one by one. Right? Okay, now I'm coming to the reference manager. So this is our library opening page, that open page. Now, I want to add the journal article to it, right? So here I can store my PDF, then I can store my metadata. So I can do that one in a simultaneous way, in a single time I can do it. How we can do it, I will explain one day. So here there is a button called Add New. So here there is a button called Add New, right? So if I click on that, it will give me 3 different options. Hope it is visible to everybody. So we can add the files directly from the computer. or we can add the metadata through the manual way, or you can import from the three different formats. We can import from the piptex. Suppose we had all the data in piptex format, we can directly import. Or if you have it in EndNote, EndNote is one of the popular reference manager given by the Web of Science. So if you have that in terms of XML, we can put it in here and we can import it, right? So that is we can do it with the help of different ways, right? So first I am going with add entry manually. Okay. So here there are so many options it is throwing to me. Suppose if I have one paper, right? Let me open one paper. So I have it in my desktop. Just I'm opening one journal paper. Right? Hope it is visible. It is a PDF file. Hope it is visible to everybody. So this paper data I want to enter, right? So here, if you look at here, it is asking for so many entries. So what is the reference type? So what is the reference type? Whether it is a journal article or book section, or it is a conference proceedings or computer program or newspaper article, patent, or it is a web page. So those kind of types it is showing. Whether it is a thesis, right? So I have taken a journal article. So here I have taken a journal article. So this journal article I want to enter, right? Manually I can enter one by one. What is the title? What is the author name, right? What is the journal title and when it is published. So volume number, issue number, which month it is published, which date it is published. Then abstract I can copy paste. So all the entries I can do, I can give an add entry. If I do that, it will come over here, right? It will come over here. So that is a laborious process. So it is a manual entry. That is very difficult to do it for many number of articles what we have. Suppose if we have 100 number of articles, for 100 number of articles, we cannot do manually, right? Sometimes we have to do the manual entry. It may happen when we are adding some kind of conference proceedings or some kind of book chapter which is not under the corpus. So those kind of things when we are going for entering into it may not have the metadata. So that time we have to do it manually. No other option, right? So here, what we can do is in the add entry, it is asking for the identifiers, right? DOI number it is asking, then archive ID number it is asking, then PMID number it is asking. If we know that we can put it over here, that Mendeley through online, it will take the metadata and that metadata will be stored here. Let me show you. Suppose for this paper, right? There is a DOI number, it is given over here, right? Just I'm going to copy this DOI number, right? So let me copy this DOI number. Let me do. Yeah. Just I'm copying this DOI number. Is selected and copying this DOI number. So I'm going to put it over here. Then I'm going for lookup for the metadata. Just I'm clicking lookup for the metadata. So it will take some fraction of seconds. So it will bring all the data available over here. So this is the title of my journal article. These are all my authors for that. Then this is journal name, when it is published, what is the volume number, which month it is published. So almost everything it is taken, right? So simply if I click add entry, that metadata will come in here, right? How it is easy it is. So if you know the DOI number, it's quite easy, right? Now let me go for the second one, right? So let me go for the second one. So for this, if any DOI number is available, I can take up and I can put it here, no DOI number. Let me select the journal article, right? Now this is I am taking. Okay, yeah. Here there is a DOI number. So I can take this DOI number. I can add the second article, right? So add new. add entry manually. So I am putting the DOI number of my second article. So just I am searching for my metadata. So it is found and it is populated, right? So everything is available with month and everything. I can add it. Like this we can do. So we can do. Now one point we must keep it in mind. It is taking only the metadata, not the file. So we cannot see the file over here. We cannot take the file over here. So Mendeley doesn't have access to the mail. I mean, Mendeley library, what I have, doesn't have access to it. Some of the librarians will have library account where they have access to the Scopus data. So when they are doing it, automatically that data with the file will be uploaded over here. Right. Now here I have a metadata one. I can add the file. I will show you how to do that file, adding up that file and everything. So now I have done with the help of an identifier. So the first part I have done. So how to add manually or how to add with the identifier I have done. Then we will go for adding that references from the computer. So I have a PDF file, right? So I have a PDF file, a number of PDF files are there. So I want to add all the PDF files to the online library and I want to populate all the metadata for my library. So I'm going to that folder. So I created this folder for demonstration purpose. So there is around some 30 to 40 papers are there, maybe around 30 papers are there. So all the 30 I want to add it, right? I'm selecting all. Purposefully, I kept some of the conference papers. Purposefully, I kept some of the book chapters. Why? Because to show the different variety of it. Right? See how much time it takes. Depends on our internet connectivity. It will add and it will populate the metadata. So totally 36 files are there. Here I should grab 36. Right. Now, the beauty of the Mendeley, here you look at here, it is showing duplicates. 36 files uploaded, 36 references generated, and it is showing duplicates. Already I have added 2 metadata manually. The same file is also I uploaded again with the help of files from the computer. So it will find out the 2 duplicates and it will throwing me the duplicate report. So if I give a review duplicates, it will show me what are the duplicates are available. Right? So this with the file and this is without a file. And this is with the file and this is without a file. So the without a file I created earlier. I hope you can understand. So manually by DOI number, I have added 2 files. So those 2 files are here. And these 2 files are from the file I have added. So the file is also added to the library. Right? File is also added to the library. Now what I can do, I can tell it this. So I can click on this, right? I can click on this, or let me go to an option. It will ask me for deleting it. Let me check. We will do. So these 2 are deleting. Okay. All references. Then changing it out. Yeah. Now, based on added, I have given these 2 first 2. It is a duplicate ones. I can delete these 2. So if I select that one, it is asking me the option to delete. Now I delete it. Now if I go to the duplicate, then there is no duplicate to the cell. Right? Now my references are having around 36 references. Right? Now we can, we can arrange it whatever we want. Suppose based on the title A to Z, or based on the published year, based on the authors, or based on the source, we can arrange it, right? So based on the year, if I am clicking this one, like this it comes. Now the question mark comes. For some of them, there is no year is available, right? And here, if you look at it, it's a book chapter which I downloaded from the web page. So that book chapter is there. For that, there is no metadata is available. And this is also another one paper, conference paper. There is no metadata is available. Sometimes it may happen like this. Now it is a conference. For the conference, there is no publication here is available. And it is not showing the author name, it is showing some other name. Right? So these kinds of small points will come that we got to take care manually. And if I click on this, let me take you the very known thing. So if I click on this, another interface is opening here, and it is showing me the various things, right? These kinds of things are showing it to me, and it is taking it as a report, right? So it is not a report. If it is a journal article, change it to the journal article. Okay, automatically it will be changed, right? Okay, so this one we can read it here because we have added that PDF file to our online library. So almost all the 36 are having the PDF files. So if I am clicking on this read, I click on this read, so it will show the file in the inbuilt PDF viewer. In the inbuilt PDF viewer, it will show. So it is a paper published in IEEE transactions on power system. So IEEE transactions on power system. So it is opening it over here. Okay, right? So likewise, we can go for any number of added facilities, added journals, and open it. Now, there are many features are available in the inbuilt browser. I mean, inbuilt PDF viewer that we will see later on. How to annotate, how to take the notes, how to extract the content from the PDF viewer. That we will do later on when we are going for editing. Why I opened that file? To show you one thing. Look at here, there are some green buttons are available, right? So this green buttons are showing that, indicating that that file is not read by anybody or not read by the person who is using it, right? Now I opened this 2002, this unit commitment file, and I opened it in the PDF viewer. So that is why there is no green button is not available here. Okay, is it clear? Okay, let me open one more file. Suppose I am taking Smart Home Activities Literature. Just I am clicking on this. So it is throwing me the information, right? So it is showing unspecified. So if you can take it to your journal article, since it is a journal article, you can take it to the journal article, change it to journal article, it will come, right? It is Electric Power Components and System, 2014, it is published. Now I am going to read this, right? Inbuilt PDF viewer. I can see that Smart Home Activities article over here, right? Now I am closing this PDF viewer and coming back to this, and this is showing it is read, already read by the person, and others are not read. So you can see recently read one interface is there. If I click on this, these two files I have read recently. So when I have added it and when I have read it, automatically it will come to the recently read. Okay, then here there is another interface is there recently added, right? So whatever the reference we are adding it out, that will come into the library. In what way we have ordered here. Suppose if we have added with the authors, so authors ordering, it will come and sit over here. But here recently added one will be joined over here, right? We will see how this differentiates happens. Now if I click on all references, this will give you all references. So total 36 will be shown here. Right. Then there is one star button is there. That star button is to mark some of the files which is most important for our research. Right. Suppose I am taking power system expansion planning with the time varying CO2 start tax. So this file I feel it is very important base paper for most of my research. Similar way, this multi-stage generation expansion planning. So I feel this paper is one of the most important base paper for me. So I can make it as a star. Right? So if I make it as a star, it becomes the favorites. So if I click on this favorites, so I can navigate MK to my favorites folder. Here only 30 files are there. Suppose if you have 200 files, and if you want to identify the base papers, important base papers, Then how we can do? We can do with the help of this favorites interface. Okay. Right. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So many people are raising their hands. I don't know whether they did it by mistake or they have a question. So if you have a question, you can put it in chat box or you can disturb me. Now, this is one future.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I had a doubt.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you have shown 36 articles in the reference manager list.
Yes, ma'am.
Some are incomplete, is it, sir?
Yes,
that is, it may miss the year or name of the author.
Yes,
whether we can take reference from that article or not, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Suppose if you look at this proceedings, it is IEEE publications only.
Okay.
But it is not taking the year. The problem is that metadata is not written properly in that PDF.
Okay.
That is why it is showing. But you can manually correct it.
Okay.
You can manually correct it. Suppose if you are opening this, it is asking for so many things. So you can enter it. This is a conference proceedings. And it is a book of conference proceedings. You can add the publication details. You can add the year. So it is 2018 conference proceedings. You can add 2018 over here, and you can write the pages also. If you add it, it will save and it will modify.
Okay, we can edit that profile, right, sir?
Is it okay, ma'am?
Okay, sir. We can edit in the information.
Yeah. Edit in the information. It will be stored again.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Proper journals which is having the DOI number will have proper metadata. That's what I can say. So if you are taking a standard journal, IEEE journal or elsewhere journal, that will have a metadata. That metadata will be correctly captured over here. Some conference proceedings where there is no metadata is available, that we cannot capture it properly. Of course, we can do a manual entry over for all those things.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So this favorites, so we can add the page papers in the favorites. So whenever we want, we can take it over here, right? So I'm going for my publications. So this my publications, as I told you, so the Scopus profile, it will take and it will come into the my publications page. So I have around Scopus and SCA journals of 18 journals available with me. So that 18 journals listed in the Scopus profile. So if I climb the Scopus profile with the ARCID ID, so automatically it will come over here. I don't want to do it now because I have linked that Scopus profile to my personal reference manager, personal ID reference manager. I have 2 reference managers, one with the official ID and another one with the personal ID. The personal ID, I have added the Scopus profile. You can do it. Suppose if I click on this climb Scopus profile, it will go. It is taking my name, Karthikeyan Krishnamurthy. So it is there, K.Karthikeyan. My publications are there. If I say it is me, they say it is me. So all the publications listed in this. Right? So directly will come to here and it will be listed as a my publications. Is it clear? It's quite simple idea. So all those things, it will come here. Once you have to do it, only once you have to do it. If you have linked your Scopus profile with your Mendeley ID, only once, there is no need to update. Automatically, whenever you publish a paper in Scopus indexed journal or SCA indexed journal, automatically it will update it over here. And one more thing, if you have your own papers and if you store it here, and if you want to track it to this my publications, it will not do. Right? There are drag and drop features are there. A couple of minutes I will explain how to do that. So those things we cannot do it here. So this is purposefully they have done. So the Scopus indexed journals will come under this my publications. Then duplicates I already explained. So how the duplicates are there and how to remove it. Then I can go for the trash. So these 2 metadata, I deleted it. Of course, if I delete it, that PDF file also will get deleted. So it will be stored in the trash, right? So if you want to permanently delete it, you can select here and delete permanently. It's like a Gmail like how we are deleting our mails the same way. So I'm deleting it permanently, or I can restore it. So if I mistakenly deleted, so if I want to restore, I can do the restore or I can delete it permanently. So I'm deleting it. Okay. Right. So far, what I have given is how to add the file. How to add the file. Okay. In up to this, how to add the references manually, how to add the references with the identifiers, how to add the references from a PDF article which is available in our system. Okay. Then I am going for the web importer. So it is most powerful. How to do it with the help of web importer, adding the references. I am opening another tab. I'm going for scholar.google.co.in. Hope everybody knows this. So it is a Google Scholar web page. I went on to this. So I want to research or I want to search the articles on my thread area. So I'm going for machine learning algorithms. I'm clicking on this search. Is it okay? Right? So it is throwing me the results. So number of results it is showing. So manually what I can do, each and everything I can add it to the Mendeley, or with the help of this web importer, I can directly add to the Mendeley reference manager. Suppose if I click on this web importer, right? So I'm clicking on this web importer. Initially it will go for sign-in process. It will look for the Mendeley online library which is available. Of course, offline library also it will available. In case of offline library, you go to manually give your username and password. Right? That is the only difference. In online, it will take. So here it is taken. K.Karthikeyan it is taken. Now, what it is doing is, it is trying to capture what are all the files are available here. It is taking time because of the network. So 20 files or 25 files are there. All the 25 files will be listed over. Okay, my network is slow. Not only in Google Scholar, whatever the research search engines you have, so all the search engines, you can use this web importer. It may be a Microsoft Bing or any search engine, or simple Google also will throw you so many research articles and PDF files. You can do it with the help of web importer on any web page. It is taking time. Yeah. Okay. Right. It's taking time. Yeah. Now, if you look at here, it is showing me all the results, what it is having listed out over here, right? So if it is 25, all the 25 will be coming, right? And one more beauty is that if the PDF file is available somewhere on the net, right? So that also it will show. So if you look at this PDF, view PDF, it is available. So I can select whatever the papers I want. So machine learning algorithms. So I don't want this since I don't have a PDF file for this. So I'm taking types of machine learning algorithm, right? So like that, I can select, right? If I can select all these things, right? All the PDF files, I have selected it, right? And I can add it to the Mendeley. Just I can add it to the Mendeley. And if I come to this, and if I reference this, There is a delay in adding it to it. Sorry, there is a network delay. This is due to only the network delay. It is not because of any problem in the Mendeley or any problem in the web browser. Simply it is because of the network delay. So like all the files, I can add it to it. Directly it will come as one by one over here. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Now we will go on to the next point. Then we will come back again for the Mendeley web importer. So here we have adding references using the Mendeley search. So how to do a Mendeley search with the inbuilt elsewhere account? So I'm clicking on again this left Mendeley button. So it will taking to this previous page, and here there is a search box. Here there is a search box. So I can search for the article over here. Suppose I am doing generation expansion plan. Right? So it is taking data from the various publications, journal publications and conference publications and thesis publications. So it is showing the results. Showing the results. Okay. If the PDF is available, it will show the PDF. If the PDF is not available, it will not show. From here also we can add it. Right here there is a button called Add to Library. So click on this Add to Library, it will be added. So weave in library it is showing. Right. So it came here. That's simple. Right. So here there is Add to Library is there. That Add to Library, if I add that one, it will come over here. Right? Only the metadata. Again, only the metadata it will come. The file will not come. Right? So here get PDF it is showing. Suppose if the file is available, here if you take this one, here the file will be available, this one. It shows read. Hope you can find the difference. So here the journal article PDF file is available with me. That is why it is showing read. And this file, just now I added. So there is no PDF file. So that is, it is showing get PDF. So if I want PDF file, manually I go to download this and add it. So here PDF is there. I go to view the PDF, download it and manually add to it. Okay. But in web importer, there is no need to look for it. Directly it will take and it will store. Okay. Likewise, here what are all the papers I like? I can add it. So this one, 2-layer generation expansion planning based on the flexibility balance. So just I am adding to the library. So the library will be available here. So these two are recently added. So if I click on recently added, so those two will come first. Those two will come first, right? All are the added based on timing, it will show. So I started in 3/7. Now it is 3/29. So that order it will be available. That is called recently added. So these two files are recently added. So all the references will be coming here. So this one, based on our requirement, we can arrange it. So based on the authors also we can arrange it. Based on the year also we can arrange it. Okay, right? Okay, let me try. Let me try this one. Earlier we tried to do it. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it is not working for me. Yeah, we will see this later on, but it is a very simple tool and very powerful tool which will work normally, but today it is not working. We will try at the last. We will try at the last of next time. Okay, now these are all the ways how to add our references to our library. Almost 5 different approaches are there. We can add it, and we have seen the interfaces also. These collections and groups, I will come to this later on at the last part. So far, any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? Then I will go for using the features which is available in Mendeley. Right. Let me open this file. Right. So here there is an annotation. We are going to deal with only one reference. So in the reference, what are the possibilities are there? What are the ways are there? How to organize our research articles? We will see one by one. Okay. So this is unspecified. You change it. Basically, it is a journal article. So change it to the journal article. Right. Now this is available over here. Abstract is available. Tags, you can add it. Then these are all the identifiers. Citation key. So one by one, I will explain how to do it. So read, I explained already. So I'm doing it again. So I'm opening the read file. So that read opens the file in an inbuilt PDF viewer. Right? Now, we can highlight the portions what we feel it is very important with the help of this highlighter. Suppose I have this and highlighting this, it is taking this to the highlighter. And of course, we can use the different colors also. We can change the colors here. There are a number of colors. So one color you can use it for one. Suppose for the data related things, you can use one color. For research, counter research, we can use the different colors. And the points which is supporting to our journal articles, what we are writing now, that we can take it as green. What is opposite to our results, we can take it in red. So those things we can do. It's quite simple idea. Suppose if I feel this point supporting my findings of my research, so I can change the color to the green, then I can select it here, then give the highlight is changed to the green color. Likewise, we can carve it for the different colors. It's quite simple idea. Then we can do. Suppose I want to add the note, right? So I want to write the note to it. So I have selected this point and select this, right? So select this one. It will ask me to the note, right? So I can type it over here. It is supporting my results. Or this point is supporting my results. Like that, we can add our notes. So that notes will be available here. So whenever I click on this, it will show my results. Or I can add a number of notes to it. Right? That is the second feature available in the inbuilt PDF viewer. And the third point what we have available is we can highlight with a rectangle. Suppose I feel this paragraph, it's completely important for my research. So I can select this based on the rectangular box. Right? So if I want, I can add the sticky note. So I can add the sticky note. Or if I keep this as such, you can, like this whole paragraph is important. Likewise, we can do. Right? So these three are the features which is available in inbuilt browser. So once if you do this, it will be synchronized with all the places where we have this data, right? So I'm closing this. So these are all available in this. So I'm closing this. Now this file will have some information. So this file information we can get it. Yeah. Now coming to the tags. So what is this tag? So we can add our custom made tags to it. Suppose if I feel this belongs to one research area, say for example machine learning. So we can add the tag to it. Or I can add another tag, so which is published by one person who is working in this area for the longer time. So I can consider this as a base paper for my future research. So I can write base paper. So these kind of tags I can add. So what is the use of this tag? So we can navigate to this file very easily through the filters. So we can go to the tags and base paper. What are all the files we have listed out? It will show. So if I click base paper, that only will be shown here. If I click this machine learning, that only will be shown here, right? So levels of nesting also we can do. We can go with only one tag, or we can go with the second tag also. It is taking the second tag. Based on that, it will filter out. Then we can go with the authors also. So there are so many authors are there. So I want to go with only one author who is working in my area for so many years. So Amjadi I'm taking, so I'm clicking Amjadi. So Amjadi paper, one paper I have, right? So likewise I can go. Then suppose another author. So I want to go with the Bhuvanesh. So I'm clicking on this Bhuvanesh. So one paper is there, right? So this is a filter feature which is available in the Mendeley to navigate to the paper what we want in handy. So the tags will help to put the tags and navigate the correct file. Okay, so this paper we are taking it out. So clear filters, I will remove it. Then we can search also with the help of search terms. Suppose I am clicking generation and I am searching. So those files will be coming to the listed out here, others will go down. So what term I am leaving, that terms files will come at the first and other things will go down, right? This kind of search features also available. Then we were using this file, then there is an option called annotations. So if I click on annotations, what are all the notes I have added in this particular file will be listed out over here. So no need to open that file. So with this notes also we can take. So we can navigate to this particular node also, right? So delete annotation we can do, color we can change. So all those small features are available. Then there is one feature is called notebook. Right? So in the notebook, we can write our own comments about this research paper. So I can write, so this reference paper I need to explore. Or I can write that this paper is more suitable for machine learning research. So those kind of notebook points we can add. So that is particular to that research article. So these kinds of small features are available. Right? Any doubts so far? Whether my speed is okay?
No, so it was clear cut for all of us, I think.
Okay. But if they do a hands-on, then it will be much more better. Right. Okay. Right. Now coming to this other features, what it is available. So we have collections and groups.
Sir, can you please summarize and finish it a bit faster since participants are leaving?
Okay. Just I will do it. Just two features and I will close it. Just I will close it now. That I'm taking the collections. So we can create a collections. So suppose if I want to create a collection for the GP, so I can create a collections over here. So it is created. So from all the references, whatever the files related to GEP, I can take it and track it and put it over here. So it will be available in the overall references and it will be available in the GEP also. This is a great feature which is available in Mendeley so that we can group our research areas and thrust areas. Of course, in library also we can classify the department-wise publications with the help of collections, right? So all publications will be in the references and it will be available in the GEP also, right? Likewise, we can create n number of collections over here, right? A number of collections over here and sub collections also we can create. So if I create new collections, there is a sub collections. So GP related thesis I can add, GP related journal articles I can add, likewise so on. Then I can create new collections with the different areas also, machine learning. These kinds of features are available in collections, right? Then I can create a group also. So research team, my research team are that kind of groups also we can create. So in the research team, I click on, it will add me to manage group. So it will add me to invite 25 people. So one person I'm the owner. So I can invite the members with the help of email addresses. So if I click on the email addresses, it will send the request to them. So we can create a group. I can add the materials with that group alone. I can add the materials with that group alone. Right? And the last one, how to add it to the Mendeley paper. There is a Mendeley site is there. I'm going to the Word file. I'm going to the Mendeley site is there. So in the site, I can click on. It will throw me one page. All the references and everything will be given over here. I can go to the web library. Whatever I want, I can select it. So one or two, I can select it. Then I can bring it over here. So these two, I want to insert the citations. So I can give an insert two citations, it will come here. So 1 and 2, that citations will come here. So wherever I'm using, I'm writing the paper, the report of the journals. Just I'm writing the papers, so it will come. And the citation settings I can change. So here it is IEEE. So I can change the site settings. So many things are there. APR I can change. Update citation style. Here that citation will be changed. It changed to APA. You can see it here. It changes to APA. The same way I can change it to the IEEE. Update citation style. It will be changed to the IEEE. Right? Likewise, I can go with so many features. Dynamically, I can change it. Suppose I want to add one more citations over here, right? So I just go to my references. I can select the other one. I have only one. So I can go to the other two, right? So dynamically I can change it also. I can add it also. This is a great feature available in Mendeley. So while writing the paper itself, we can insert it with the help of Mendeley site. Right? So I have explained only the limited features of Mendeley. There are so many features that are available. Then, yeah, Word and everything. Just a final recap. So Mendeley is not only the reference manager, it is a citation tool where we can use it without any error. We can give the citations in our journal papers, and up to 5 GB of references we can add it to it. Yeah, that's all from my side. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And these are all my contacts, my WhatsApp number and mail ID. If you have any doubts in using this Mendeley reference manager, you can contact me at any time. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Any participants wants to ask any questions?
Yes, sir. I request all the participants, if any of you have questions, you can raise it You can ask it directly to the sir, or you can also type it in the message. So Mendeley, I just had a doubt. Mendeley software allows you to upload around 2 GB of data, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And is there any suggestion? I mean, you think Mendeley is the best one, sir, or is there any other reference tool as well?
There are many tools are available, madam, but I feel the interface, what it is available in Mendeley is user-friendly. Suppose
Okay,
you can go for Zotero, or
Zotero.
you can go for EndNote. There are so many are there available. Everyone is having their own reference managers. Like Web of Science is having EndNote, Zotero is completely open source, and elsewhere is having Mendeley. But I feel I'm comfortable with Mendeley, and all the beginners they can go with Mendeley. That's my suggestion. So Zotero is having very limited space. Zotero, if you go for online, it will be having only 300 MB.
Yes, sir.
Maximum Zotero you can use it for offline versions only. But I am comfortable with using online versions. So there is no need to installation. There is no need to carry the files. So everything will be available in the cloud. I can use it. So I'm comfortable with online. And the user interface is also very simple, friendliness. So I will go with the Mendeley. So I feel it is better to use the Mendeley.
Right, sir. And I must say to the participants that all of us had an excellent session with sir. Thank you so much for this. But to propose a formal vote of thanks, I request Dr. Vasudevaraja Lata, librarian, Rajapalayam Raju's College, to propose vote of thanks.
A very good evening. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks at the end of this excellent hands-on session on Mendeley, the reference management tool. I thank Dr. K.Karthikeyan, Associate Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Ramco Institute of Technology, Rajapalayam, for this excellent and explicit session. Though the session is online, your prior guide to download and your detailed methods have made and given a feel of face-to-face atmosphere. My heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for sharing your expertise and also for readily accepting our invitation. I feel very happy that we invited the right person who is so much involved with Mendeley. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I thank the management and principal for facilitating us in conducting this program, as also for offering the lab facilities to the participants today. I thank all the participants for enthusiastically participating in this session. My gratitude goes to the non-teaching staff, Mrs. Padmavati, Assistant Librarian, Mr. Somnath, Mr. Deepak, and Mrs. Geeta, Mr. Vinod Pranav, all of whom have given their extensive support in coordinating this program. Once again, I express my thanks to one and all. Thank you very much. And the feedback is on. Kindly fill it up. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And with this, we have come to the end of this session. I thank all of the participants and the resource person. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Karthikeyan sir, it was really wonderful, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Very clear, very clear.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.